So how many effects are too many effects? Well, trick question. There's no such thing. This is the Pedal Guy channel after all. Hey everybody, it's Scott at the Pedal Guy. How you doing? Where we're all about pedal demos, pedal knowledge, and pedal sales. I love pedals, and so do you. In today's video, I'm going to take you through the brand new firmware for the Headrush Pedalboard. But before we get to it, if this is your first visit to my channel, take a second, click on that subscribe button down there, give me a thumbs up. Help my video rank in the YouTube algorithm so I can make more content for you. Well, this is a brand new firmware for the MX5, for the Gigboard, and of course for the Pedalboard. So all three of those boards can download and install this update right now. And it's really great because there are 4 overdrives and distortions and fuzzes. There are also 4 new amps. And I'm going to be showing this on the MX5 because there's a brand new update to the looper that if you've been using the looper on the MX5, stay tuned, you're going to definitely want to check that out. Now, if you haven't updated a Headrush Pedalboard before, you're in luck because I've already done a video that shows you how to do it. So go ahead and check that video out. And now let's go ahead and get on to the new features. Okay, let's start by talking about the new features of the looper for the MX5. So I'm going to go ahead and press and hold that second foot switch to launch the looper, and I've got a loop already loaded up. So here are the new features, and I know this is something that everybody who uses the MX5 has been waiting for. When you want to start, stop, record, and overdub, you simply just now have to press the foot switch, and it happens on the press. So press to start playing back. Press to stop. If you want to start again, go ahead. If you want to overdub, press to overdub. Oop, press to overdub. There we are. If you want to stop overdubbing, press again to stop overdubbing. It's as simple as that. So here's the other feature. There's now the more foot switch here. This is the third foot switch. Press this, and now you have access to doubling the length, and you have access to the peel functionality. So if we want to peel back some of those layers, no problem. If we want to change the length, we can press and hold to go down, or it'll go by halves. So you can do that if you want to, or you can press and go the other direction. And you can see that the timing is changing right here to let you know how long the length of the loop actually is now. So you can go all the way up to 64 times if you want, but you can just simply press and hold to go back to the original length of the loop. And if you want to go back to that first screen, just press the back button again, and there you go. Now, if you want to exit the looper, of course, just simply press and hold the third foot switch, and that'll get you back out to the top level. Now, without a doubt, one of the standout features here on this firmware update for the Pedalboard, Gigboard, and MX5 are the new amps and effects. And Headrush has given you now all 4 channels of the ENGL Powerball II amp that was released in 2011. And they have reproduced all of the nuances down to every explicit little detail. And all of the cool things that the Powerball does throughout all 4 channels are all reproduced here. You get the clean, you get a dirty channel, and you get 2 lead channels on top of that. So let's go ahead and check that out. Next up are the effects. And Headrush has provided 3 overdrives and a fuzz in this update. So you now get the Octavio fuzz, you get the 250 overdrive from DoD, you get the SD1, the super overdrive from Boss, and for you bass players, don't worry, Headrush hasn't forgotten about you. You get the Darkglass Microtubes B7K overdrive in here too. I mean, it's really great. And we're gonna start with the fuzz. You know, one thing I forgot to mention as I'm going through all this riffage here is that they improved the tuner with this firmware update. So if you go to the 3rd foot switch, press and hold, that'll launch the tuner. And it looks a little different than it does before. And it responds a lot faster though, which is really, really nice. So when you get to some of these weird tunes here and you want to get that back into tune, it just seems to, it feels a lot more accurate than it did before. And I'm a lot happier with the way it looks. So be sure to check that out. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you're as excited about this new firmware update as I am. If you have any questions, use the comment section below and I'll answer when I can. See you in the next demo.
Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions, be sure to visit us at thepedalguy.com. But in the meantime, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly videos and tutorials. Thanks for stopping by here at thepedalguy.com, where I love pedals and so do you.